On November 27th, 2018, Red Dead Online was born. And we got Red Dead Online about 1 month after the release of such a near-perfect game in Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Online was viewed as a possible counterpart, I guess, to GTA Online, a competitor within the company Rockstar Games to GTA Online. As GTA Online was getting older, Red Dead Online was new and fresh and had a similar start to GTA Online. Both slow, but Red Dead Online was given with so much potential. 5 years later, in 2023, that potential was not reached. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what went wrong. To start off with this amazing community that Red Dead Online has built, a community that cared more for the game than the actual developers themselves. They tried to keep the game relevant and fresh for every single upload that they did on YouTube when the game was not getting updated like these.
What a lovely day to be doing.
Like I'm like reverse camera. I feel like I'm being hunted right now.
Come here, boy!
I'm being hunted by Colonel. This is bullshit. You just gonna run me over, huh? You just gonna run me over, huh? Don't do it.
Some racist tones to this right now. We're gonna bring you to our boss, which is his name is El Blargo.
That's a stupid fucking name.
You want me to be racist? I'll be racist.
Funny YouTubers kept the game relevant. And for me, one YouTuber pops up in my mind when I instantly hear the word funny. MBR. MBR was a YouTuber that I really enjoyed who tried to keep the game fresh and entertaining in every single way. Red Dead Online was always a game that I wanted to play because of MBR. Very funny YouTuber. Still check him out. He doesn't really post any content anymore because the game is dead. In its beta days, Red Dead Online was, kind of slow and filled with bugs. It was also very hard to make money, and the prices were very bad. Look at the before and look at the now. So the before prices are really bad, and that's what they used to start off with, even when you couldn't make any bit of money. Now they had to reduce the prices by 40%, thankfully, and still to this day, they're the same prices on the now side. But it just goes to show how much Rockstar wanted to milk your money, as they also advertised gold bars, the form of currency, in your face, just like shark cards with GTA Online. You can see there the one-time special offer. Now, this is in USD. I'm not American. I'm Canadian. So these prices aren't so familiar with me, but they're not like too far off. But it goes to show how much Rockstar wanted to milk your money from a beta game already within its youth. If you saw the clip before with the bridge, that technically doesn't count as a glitch because he did it himself. But when the game first came out, the infamous bridge glitch, it was kind of like a spazzy glitch, spazzy bridge where if you went on it, it would fling you up in the air. And yeah, so that guy forced it, but still, it's the best I could get on YouTube for right now. But it goes to show the state of the game was not the greatest. Making money was hard. The world was still amazing. All right, and it's also, at that time, Fortnite was very new. So they added a lot of more Battle Royale stuff, kind of. In a weird way. I'm kind of playing like a sort of Battle Royale thing because you can kind of see the play area shrinking. It's kind of like the storm. So they kind of wanted to milk trends. They wanted to go off their trends from other games, try to make it more popular from the beginning to probably get more money and revenue. However, from the beta updates, we got one thing. The Red Dead Online community got probably one of its best updates and one of its best features ever. Daily challenges. If you did daily challenges, which were really good back in the day, you grinded them out like crazy, you can get 5 gold bars a day, which is insane. 5 gold bars. Now, well, I'll get to that in a second. But daily challenges were the best way of making gold bars. Instead of spending actual hard-earned money on them, you can earn them in the game just for some basic, easy daily challenges. I don't know what made Rockstar want to change it, as probably because they weren't making as much money, but this just outraged the community. I believe it was I think it was in December, starting December 1st, I forgot the year, but Rockstar gave Red Dead Online players probably one of the worst messages possible. Alright, so if you went to go check on your screen, you open up Red Dead Online, you saw this. the daily challenge updates. Starting on December 1st, we will be making some adjustments to daily challenges. So, daily streaks that ran for 28 days were capped out at 28 days now. You used to go on for infinite days, but now you couldn't. And what's wrong with that is because you used to make more money, but with more gold. But then when you capped out at 28 days, you reset, and then you started from lower gold, and you just started making less gold. And also, they were like cut in half. So the daily challenges were basically like cut in half. You didn't make nearly as much gold. And today, no one really does daily challenges anymore. I don't. And that's unfortunate. Because there used to be a legitimate way of making gold bars. And now, every single time someone would just try to log on Reddit Online for like 5 minutes to try to keep their streak up. Even I would try. But now, what's the point? So before the nerf, we got this. Frontiers Pursuits. Thankfully, this was one of the best updates that ever came to Reddit Online. Probably the best. It gave you 3 really good roles, which are basically businesses, okay? You got a trader, you got collector, and my personal favorite, bounty hunter. Bounty hunter was actually my favorite role. It still is, because it's the only role where you can actually make gold bars. But I'm not saying it was not like old daily challenge gold bars. It's not like we were making 5 a day. You could if you were grinding them out like crazy, but no normal person who was just a normal player like me, just an average player, was not making 5 gold bars a day from the bounty hunter jobs. But this gave you a legitimate way of actually making money. But yes, bounty hunter gave you money too. So you can actually make legitimate money, and you can actually start getting more and more money, being able to actually spend it. You could disperse the money better. You can start buying clothes, guns, horses, so much other things, instead of just spending $800 on a stupid gun. The hard-earned $800 that you made from fucking contact missions and this and that. So 3 roles was really good. It was a big update, okay? Frontiers Pursuits was a big update. I'm actually very thankful for Rockstar for giving that to us. But, yeah. From there, honestly, it went downhill. And I don't know what happened. Rockstar really messed something up with this game. They really did. Because 3 roles, they thought they were going to be putting in attention and hard work. Which they should have, honestly. Like, the attention to this game should have been a little bit over GTA Online. GTA Online is still aging. It's almost 10 years old, guys. GTA Online is going to be turning 10 years old in October. Like, I can't even tell you how crazy that is. And it's still getting 2 updates every year. 2 big DLCs every year. It's crazy. But, yeah, we got Frontiers Pursuits. With Frontiers Pursuits, we also got something called the Outlaw Pass, which is basically just a battle pass, but in this game. It gave you some actually decent, cool, cosmetics. Like, you spent 35 gold, I believe, but you got all your 35 gold back. Maybe and more, I'm not too sure. But, because I was never, an avid buyer. But you got some decent stuff, honestly. Like, you knew what you were getting, and you're going to get your gold back if you actually grinded for it. So, it was actually not that bad. Another DLC that we kind of got was another pretty good one. It was Moonshiners, another role. So, we're selling this illegal type of drink, moonshine. It was like some strong, heavy alcohol. No, I was going to say liquid. But it was another pretty good update, okay? I'll be honest. Another really good update. We got another role. We got this moonshine shack, which is the closest we have to houses / mansions. It's not a mansion, but Rockstar promised to give us mansions, but, is that here? Not at all. It's okay, though, because it just shows who Rockstar is. But, yeah, so we got this moonshine shack, which we could brew moonshine in, the basement. It's kind of like the bunker in GTA Online, but instead of dealing guns and stuff, you're dealing moonshine. So, yeah, I actually kind of apologize for saying that. I kind of said it was going downhill after Frontiers Pursuits. That's kind of a lie. It starts kind of going downhill after this, honestly. Yeah. There really hasn't been another decent update. An update that I'm not really going to talk about is Naturalists. It was basically about legendary animals and hunting and shit. Which is a decent DLC. That was another role. I don't know what you call it. I guess a naturalist. But It was kind of stupid and it kind of was clustered and didn't really make sense, some of it. So, and I don't know why we had to spend gold to start hunting animals. We didn't really have to, but like the actual like do the DLC, we kind of had to. So because there's two different sides to it. But yeah. So I'm not really gonna be talking about it. It was okay. Like it's not terrible. There's worse updates. I'll tell you that there were worse updates. But after Moonshine, I don't think that there's great DLCs that really follow. That's really when downhill, and you could just see the lies and the fake truth of Rockstar pretending that they cared for the game, a game that they should have, but they never did. You know, I really don't understand what went wrong here. They had it, but then it slipped. A game like Red Dead Online should not have been mishandled like the way Rockstar did. It's a really good game with a beautiful world. It's ridiculous, honestly. And like I don't even play it anymore because because knowing that, like, what am I gonna do if I spend my money on? But after that, this is another Outlaw Pass, but this one stands out because the first 4 are okay, but this is Outlaw Pass 5, where I believe you didn't even get all your gold back, but this clip basically sums it up.
Look at this shit.
So you saw Snoop Dogg's reaction. It's not an actual Snoop Dogg reaction. It's him playing another game, but then the professional just put it over, which is pretty clever, honestly, because I remember seeing that and I was horrified because the fake beard, what kind of actual outlaw does that? Like, what kind of idiot does that? But I think you put like some gold in and you didn't even get it back. This was the last DLC ever added into the game. Blood money. Where do I start with this? They hyped it up. They said that they were going to be getting all these cool robberies. And then everyone got so excited because robbing banks and robbing trains weren't even in the game. Robbing trains weren't even in the game, at least. You couldn't just do that randomly or rob a bank because you're an outlaw, but you're not treated like an outlaw. Okay? No, we couldn't rob banks. They were the same old generic missions with no story. Yeah, okay, we robbed the train, I think, once. But after that, we're not getting back on that fucking train and robbing it. We can't just rob it anytime in free roam that we want. We can't. That's what we wanted. It just goes to show how much little care they put. But look at this. This is the end of Red Dead Online. This is officially it being dead. It will no longer receive any major themed content updates because Rockstar is pulling resources from that into GTA 6, which is great. But they gotta have like two. So why even run it online, man? That's just quoted from the Rockstar Newswire. So it was abandoned by the Red Dead community, like by Rockstar. The Red Dead community was in shambles because what the fuck is this? Why was it being abandoned for almost a 10-year-old game? No clue. Over the past few years, we have been steadily moving more development resources towards the next entry in the Grand Theft Auto series, understanding more than ever need to exceed players' expectations for the next entry to be the best it possibly could be, and as a result, we support Red Dead Online. You see, they're trying to say it in like the nicest way possible to try and like let fans like go, maybe something. No, it's ridiculous. That's for the future Red Dead Online alongside seasonal special. Okay, so here's the thing I'm basically saying. So instead of doing major DLCs every winter and summer, they've been doing like monthly events, like 2 times money on Moonshiners for the month, which isn't terrible, but we want DLC. We're not getting anything new into the game. And it's really a shame that the tragedy of Red Dead Online was because of Rockstar. And because of this, it was because of their Rockstar's greed. And you know, the Red Dead community is so damn good. There's hardly no griefing, by the way. I'm just saying that. They did a funeral on July 13th because that was when that newswire came out on July 13th. And look at the glitches still in the game. Sorry, I'm interrupting myself. You see the glitches? Literally just a glitch right there. Okay, sorry. Back to what I'm saying. So July 13th, every year, they're going to be doing a funeral. You dress up in all black, kind of like a suit apparel, like something that you'd wear to a funeral. Go to any graveyard. So in Blackwater, there's one. stand there and kind of like mourn the death of Red Dead Online. What should have been but never was. And you know, it's unfortunate that a game like this had to fall into the hands of Rockstar and their stupid corporate greed. It's a shame, honestly. Like, I used to play this game a lot more than you think. I don't play it on my channel because of this reason. If I'm gonna grind the living shit out of my like, what's the point? I'm not gonna put my time into a game that I know isn't gonna get anything care. What am I gonna get? What if I already have everything? What's the point of just keep trying? There's none at all. And you know what? That's okay. Because I love this setting. I really do. But it's a great time period. It's the vibrant world is amazing. Rockstar lied to us, and screw them right now. But if you guys really enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.